Welcome back, Budget Gamer fans. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Minit. This game is definitely an early adventure throwback to those Zelda-style classic arcade top-down open adventure games. And even though the 8-bit graphics are only rendered in black and white, this game is incredibly vivid. Now, while that comment obviously doesn't apply to the black and white color scheme, or even the game's music for that matter, the actual content of the game is incredibly rich. As with most early classic adventure games, you're kind of just thrown into being the main character. While some players may want a little bit more backstory to know what's going on, or even a tutorial to help them get involved in the game, that same abrupt start that's so typical of early adventure games only serves to enhance Minit's gameplay. While the general characteristics of the open adventure genre are very true in this game, while the game is graphically, musically, and even characteristically simple, the unique feature of Minit is that you literally have 1 minute to play the game. Each day in the main character's life is only 60 seconds long, meaning that you have 60 seconds to accomplish everything you can, and then your character dies and starts the day over. Now, unlike Groundhog Day, the accomplishments you achieve in those 60 seconds actually stay in the game, but as soon as your character dies after 60 seconds of gameplay, they'll respawn in whatever house or campsite they stayed in last, kind of like in Minecraft. Early in gameplay, you work to uncover basic puzzles that allow you to access quest-style items like swords and flower pots and whatever else might actually be helpful with the game. But the more items you obtain, the more areas will be slowly unlocked, allowing you to explore further and further across the map. Just when it seems like you can't go any further across the map, you discover new campsites or new houses that allow you to increase your range. This new exploratory range will be inundated with new quest characters and quest items, as well as monsters and puzzles to overcome. Though the gameplay largely stays the same, the more you play, the more of the actual overarching story you begin to uncover. The life of the main character in Minit apparently isn't typical, it's actually the result of a curse. And you as the main character are possibly the only one that realizes it's going on. And though you may not know what the curse really is, its full extent, or even how to solve it, that becomes your goal as you play through the game. Though Minit is a highly pixelated black and white game, it is absolutely beautiful in the way that it unfolds for you throughout the gameplay. Just like any other casual open adventure game, the story does build as you solve puzzles and make your way through the game. But the uniqueness of this 60-second window of life and death for your character fundamentally changes how the game is played. Though this minute amount of time may hinder you and make it to where it's impossible to go back and forth to make sure you have the right items, it also means that there's only 60 seconds between mistakes, because that's as far as you can go before respawning and trying again. Minit is a highly innovative, classic-style open adventure puzzle game. Any veterans of the genre may actually be able to grind their way through it pretty quickly, but regardless of how long it takes you to beat the game, it's still going to be an enjoyable and unique experience. I have to say, in all honesty, I rarely find a game like this, and I'm always ecstatic when I do. It's hours of entertainment for only a few dollars, and beyond that, it's a really, really unique take on a classic genre. If you're a fan of genres like top-downs, open adventure, classic-style games, or puzzle games, you're probably going to want to find a spot for this in your collection. Anyway, I know this was a pretty short review, but being that it is a pretty quick puzzler, I really didn't want to spoil anything for you with the video. Anyway, that about wraps up the review for Minit on the Switch eShop. If you found the video helpful or enjoyable, feel free to throw me a comment or a like to show your support, and as always, don't forget to click that little bell icon when you subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos. These things are coming out as often as possible, 2 or 3 times a week if I can, so check back often because you're probably going to find something you'll enjoy. Anyway, this has been Budget Gamer, and as always, thanks for watching.